I want to start by showing you a graph of my YouTube channel over the last year. Now you can look on the screen here and you can see that while it doesn't look like much, earlier this year I was getting, on my bad days, about 1,300 views, and on my good days I was getting about 2,500 views to 3,000 views, okay? So about 2,500 to 3,000 views on my good days, 1,500 on my bad days. Now I started to change up what I do with videos in about September, early October is when I started to make these changes. And you can see here, even though it doesn't look like a ton on the graph, my big days started to go up past 5,000, 6,000 views, and my bad days now became what were my good days. Just a few months earlier, I was getting 2,000, 2,500 views on my bad days, right? About 2,500 views on my bad days, and hitting up close to 5,000 or double the views on my good days. And the numbers show that's essentially what happened. In the last 3 months, I have doubled the views on my YouTube videos. And here's the cool thing. I didn't do it by making more videos. I didn't do it by having a few videos go viral. I did improve the quality of my videos a little bit, but that's not what made these numbers spike like this. Instead, what I did is I started to promote my YouTube videos differently. And there's 3 specific ways that I started to promote them, and we're gonna introduce all 3 of them and show you how I'm using those methods inside of this video. All right, we are back. Now, if you're a YouTuber, you know I'm going to introduce 3 things, and the third one is obviously the most impactful, but all 3 of these have played a part in that big spike that we showed earlier.
3! Pick number 3, my lord!
And the first one is Quora. Now, a lot of you guys have probably heard of Quora. I would love to know in the comments if you're using Quora actively to promote your YouTube channel. We're showing on the screen my Quora stats for the last 3 months or so, and you can see pretty quickly where I really started to push and promote Quora. I did it a little bit at the beginning, and then I stopped, and I saw the results that it actually had been helping. So then I started again right about here, and you can see a lot more views and action happening on my Quora once I started posting on Quora every day. Now let me show you both how I'm finding the right Quora places to start posting content and exactly what I'm doing in my content in order to get YouTube views using Quora. So I'm using a tool called Ahrefs. If you don't have Ahrefs, that's fine. You can get a trial of it for like $1 or $7 or a very cheap trial of it and get all the data you need in that small period of time. But what I do is I go to the site explorer right here and I type in Quora.com. Okay? And what it's going to do is it's going to give you all the things that Quora is ranking for inside of Google. So it's just going to default display everything that Quora is ranking for. It's going to show you the search volume for those keywords and some other things right here that we don't really have to worry about. Now, the key for what I'm doing here is first I'm selecting a position. So I'm saying I only want stuff that's ranking from 0 to 5, meaning I only want stuff that's probably actually getting clicks to Quora. The second thing I look for is I want like massive volume. I want things that have 1,000 or more searches every single month because I'm going to need some good volume for this to make sense. And then the last thing I do is I do word count, at least 2. And that kind of eliminates some of these one-worders like Quora and things like that. And then I go to exclude right here and I have it exclude the word Quora. You need to keep the URL because the word Quora will be in the URL of every single one of these. And then finally, I type in the subject of that YouTube video. Okay, so for example, I just made a video about TikTok. And if we hop in here, you can see here, there's all these Quora questions that are ranking in Google. The Quora result is ranking in Google, right? It's got a lot of search volume and they're all involving TikTok. How do you go live on TikTok? Who invented TikTok? TikTok user search. How many followers on TikTok to go live? All this different stuff, right? Who made TikTok? Plenty of volume. And the next step is you're gonna actually right click and open each of these in a new tab, okay? We're gonna close out of that Quora one and we're gonna right click a bunch of these and open them in a new tab. Okay, and I'll just do 3 of them. Now what you're looking for is a lot of followers, okay? You can do this for all the questions, but the ones that typically tend to do well for you are the ones that have a lot of followers, and by a lot, anything over 50 for me has been working, and even as low as 30, I've seen some good results. And then you're looking for the less answers that are already on there, the better. 76 is probably mid-range, like a lot of them go above 100, but I've seen some as low as like 5, and you're able to really quickly be the ranking answer inside of Quora. Because what your goal here is you want your answer to one, get sent out and show up to everybody that's following that question. And then 2, you want your answer to eventually rank inside of Quora so that when someone clicks Google and goes to Quora, your answer is the #1 answer in Quora, which means you now magically basically rank in Google.
Victory is man!
And the second way, so this is the first way that I'm finding all these methods. You can see here I've got followers 62, 16 answers. I've got followers 71, 10 answers. So there's kind of a gold one right there, right? And so that's the first way. And the next way is you actually start clicking through related questions, because this is what other people do, and Quora is giving you these because people are clicking them and asking them and things like that. And you can click through all of these related questions and see same thing. You're going to look at the followers and you're going to look at the answers and see if you can come up with ones that have high followers and low answers. So let's show an example of how I'm answering these and able to get these, these views on my video from it. You can see here, here's one of those opportunities I found. Now you guys are all gonna go make this exact video and knock me out. That's okay. Just give me a like or a thumbs up first. That's my payment. But you can see here, I found one that had quite a bit of followers, 70 followers, and only 5 answers, okay? So then I was able to answer, and guess what? I'm now the top answer out of those 5 answers. And the question is, how do I go viral on TikTok in just 10 hours in 2020? That's a very specific answer. But you can see here, I'm the ranking answer, and all I do is within 3 or 4 sentences of making the content that I'm replying with, I introduce my YouTube video. So I'll say, hey, I actually just got done filming this YouTube video that goes over this exact process. Here's the video, but if you want to read it, that's fine. I'd much prefer you watch the video, but go ahead and read it right here, and then I write down the answer right there. So in the beginning, I would write the answer, and then I would add the video like 10, 20, 30 days later. But lately, I've just been adding the video in the beginning, and so far, I haven't had any issues with that. Please don't ban me. And way number 2 is shoutouts in the community tab. So if you're familiar with the community tab, it only works on phone, mostly only works on phone. And if you look here, you can see an example of a community tab. It's essentially kind of like a Facebook feed or something like that, but it's on YouTube. And you can connect with these other YouTubers that either have big channels or channel sizes similar to you, and you can get them to do shout outs for you. Now, the way this works is it's a partnership. And so sometimes you just shout out for each other. Sometimes you might have a big Pinterest account. They have a big YouTube account. And so you can give them some Pinterest shout outs. They can give you some YouTube shout outs. You may have a big blog, and you can just work this connection, whatever it is. And sometimes it's just money, whatever it is, to make this shout out possible.
It's a deal.
So here's the key to finding these YouTubers. What you're gonna do is you're gonna go to google.com and you're gonna type in this, business. Oh, you guys are getting an idea already. Inquiries. And then you're gonna type in your keyword right here, okay? Whatever it is. So for me, it might be affiliate marketing, it might be make money online. Let's do make money online, that's a little more broad, okay? And then you're gonna type in site, youtube.com. Now what this is doing is it's searching only youtube.com. It's requiring that whatever it finds has the word business inquiries in that order inside of the site. And then it's basically looking for general YouTube channels that are make money online related. So let's click enter and see what we come up with. And you can see here, we've got a channel from Laura Hoyda. She's got 19,000 subscribers. And on her channel page, or maybe it's on the actual video, she has business inquiries, okay? So you reach out to the business inquiries, you say, hey, I'm interested in getting a shout out from you. Here's some things that I can offer, maybe I've got a big Facebook group or an email list I can email it out to, whatever it is, work it out with them.
Make me an offer.
Okay, and scrolling down, you can see there's a well-known name right there. Plenty of videos that all have this business inquiries email where you can reach out and talk to them. And number 3, ding, TikTok. If you guys have been following my channel for a while, you've seen a lot of action has been happening on TikTok, especially for my channel over the last 6 months. I started TikTok 5 or 6 months ago, and these are my stats. Now, I did just add a video probably 3 or 4 weeks ago where I really go into detail about what I'm doing on TikTok. You can go ahead and watch that video right here, or there's a link in the bottom. Maybe wait till after this video is over. All you're gonna do for this strategy to work is you're gonna take all of your past YouTube videos and then going forward, all of your current YouTube videos, and you're gonna break them up into 2, 3, 4, even 5 different TikToks, okay? Now you're not just gonna take a clip from your YouTube and throw it on TikTok, that doesn't work. But you're gonna make a TikTok about that section of your YouTube video. For example, this YouTube video, I talked about Quora, I talked about business inquiries, and now I'm talking about TikTok. So I could make a 15 to 60 second TikTok about that. I can say, hey, I'm gonna show you how to use Quora to blow up your YouTube channel in the next 3 to 4 weeks. And then I'm gonna talk about it for 30 seconds, and then I'm gonna say, I've got a YouTube video that I just put out on my channel that explains all of that. And boom, you send them on to the YouTube video. Now here we're gonna show some of my TikTok videos. You can see some of these are getting 3, 4, 5 million views, and 5 million people watching a video that then sends them on to your YouTube channel is absolutely going to result in you getting more subscribers, views, and money. In fact, the funny thing is I've got about 300,000 followers on TikTok, and if I could just get 10 or 20% of those guys to start following me on YouTube, I'd be at that plaque already.
Yes! My award!
All right, now you are watching this, you're a YouTuber, you know how important engagement is on a video. If you have got some piece of value from this video, go down, leave that thumbs up, leave a comment would be even better. That would make me so happy. And I'm willing to bet that this next video is gonna help you monetize your channel as well.